Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Ka kam Jngohkai perthei ka deka wei ka lat ka ba ai kam ai jam ki samla bat ka deru ka lat ban yeng hala ki jong ki chat ban Kyntiew ya ka yo ka kot jong ka than bat ka jelahi bro ka wei ban Kyntiew ya ka kam Jngohkai perthei ha ka than Southwest Khasils district umentri ramba ka jela u kan rat sangma ha jinon lang usumbut mentri ramba ka jela u ba president song umentri badai pet ya ka tanat Jngohkai perthei u Timothy di Shira u MLA ka than bat ki bara shakhot sngobha Heniga sngi kila pli pat ba ya ka Pine Home Eco Sustainable Project ha Mawlangwir. Hagani sngi umendri ramba ula pliru ya ka twa longbar Open Air Museum ka badan ha Mawsenram. Habakren hagani sngi na kalyang umendri ramba ka jila ukan rat sangma ula penpau ba ka jingte ya ka Pine Home ka pen I ya ka Roy ka par ban pene pensa ka jing start tenrai ka baki don bat ka jing penan kamlang ya ka jing start tenrai bat ka jing start jong ka ni ka jok bamenta. Ulaong ba ka project lapan wandur hakata ka jingya day bat kami mariang ban pene ka jinglong jongka dak ba pindan kam ya ka jing saat lingba keyboard jong ka mariang bat ban pene ya ka slap. Ulapan pauru ya ka jinon kam ban ya tre ringkat bat ka imnang ka salang kinong o shrong ki bana ka than bat kum juru bat kinong tre ki badan benta ban te ya ka kitiar ki ba ki badan kam ban te ya ka Pine Home ki day ki ba yo na ka than dak badan ya ka thong ban Kyntiew ya ka sap tenrai bat ka sap ka baki don. Umentri rangba ka jila ula pentep baka sorkar kalamang ban penlut kumba Sun Point khandai folklore tingka hak project lingba ka site snat multipurpose cooperative society. Kani ka Pine Home benta ka kintup ya ka restaurant, community hall, conference bat ka jaka Jngohkai ki kamra ban sabrio bat ru ka tourism information center bat kiwe de. Hagadi singile don langru u Chief Secretary u Dr. Shakil P. Ahmed, Commissioner and Secretary ka Kong Rosetta Mary Kurba, kumjuru dagi officer na ka district kinong yalam shnong ki kinhuan ki badan bentalang bat kumjuru dagi nong shong shnong.
Pasok na mag-guess buhay.
Brilliant Henry's area. Purna Star Orsa. Srimati Napi Bahun Lingdo. Shri Prasni Marna.
That our job is limited to providing the ecosystem and providing the support, the policies for enterprise and for organizations to thrive. That's the job of the government. And once we do that, it is up to the stakeholders on how far you can take the systems that we have created and unlock the opportunities that are present. And therefore, this is a beautiful example and a beautiful project to really showcase that partnership that we are trying to kind of project to the rest of the state and in fact the country. And therefore, it is the stakeholders, the Saitsnat Multipurpose Society, our Meghalaya Age, the Picasso pupils, the local, our headmen, and the entire, the village and the people who are involved in this it is you who had made this project a possibility. The least we could do is support it. And that's what we have done. And why is this project so amazing and so beautiful? Is because it is one of a kind. We have always used the word sustainability, eco-friendly, in all the possible ways that we can. But it is never meant or really never implemented to the core, if I may. So it's very easy to say, oh, let's have a eco-friendly homestay. But at the end of the day, we end up using cement, we end up using bricks, we end up using rods, we end up using so many things that actually are not making it sustainable in the true sense. And why this project is different and amazing is because at every core of what this project looks like, feels like, and has been designed and made is to the core, as I said, sustainable. And that is because the materials that are used in this, have been specifically designed to have that sustainability aspect. The design of the building has been looked at from the sustainability aspects. So they've put, recycled wool in between the different, walls to trap the heat, so that the heat does not escape, and it's a natural kind of a heating system. The kind of wood that has been used, or even the bricks, they are all local bricks. So there's a very minimum products from outside and maximum local, because the local products is what is sustainable. And using the local products to build makes this project truly sustainable. And that's why, and as I said, I once again really would like to congratulate all the people who have made this particular project a possibility. And I can share with you and tell you that this is going to lead the way for many more projects like these to come up in the days to come, where we would like to see and encourage more of such designs, more of such construction, which is in line with our local design as well as our local products, so that, as I said, it becomes truly sustainable in its true sense. And therefore, I really, as I said, once again, congratulate the entire team that has made this into a possibility. At the same time, I also would like to congratulate the entire team who have completed the Mawlangwir Open Air Museum. As you are aware, this is a project that we have been talking about for quite some time. And the roots, I should say, or the genesis rather, of this entire aspect of going back into our roots, is what has led to these kind of projects coming up. So therefore, in Mawlangwir also, we know the entire history. There were markets, there were houses, there were different infrastructures, about almost close to 200 centuries, or at least a century and a half back, and that's how back our society and our traditions go. And it has been our endeavor to ensure that these aspects are not forgotten. And I'll tell you why. And it's because something I mentioned on August 15th also, is that we have always felt and realized that our culture, our history, our traditions is what makes us unique. It's what grounds us. It's what makes sure we are distinct in the way we are. And it is the duty of the society and the government to ensure that that particular identity is always there and it remains. And that's why it's not just in Mawlangwir that we are doing this. I have also announced that have put up a committee now, which is going to study the roots of our major tribes. And we have sanctioned an amount of 20 crores for this particular project. So there will be a group of researchers, about 100 of them, They'll be traveling to Tibet, they'll be traveling to Cambodia, they'll be traveling to Vietnam, they'll be tying up with different DNA testing labs and agencies to really go into, deep dive into the facts of the background of the Khasis, the Pinar, the Garo tribe. Where did we come from? In the sense, we know where did we come from, but how the whole sequencing happened, and how scientifically we can document it and keep it in a proper scientific manner. This project also will be launched, the first one for the Khasi and Pinar and the tribe in the eastern part. We are looking at launching it on the 19th or the 18th or 19th, I'm sorry, 18th, that is tomorrow. And for Garo Hills, we're launching it on 1st of September in Tura. So, is that if you look at how the government is approaching, you will understand that these are not projects, on a kind of one kind of project standing out and there's, some activity going on somewhere. No, it's not. Every activity, every project, everything we do and whatever we spend in is part of a larger purpose and a larger goal. And that is really what my message here is. So therefore, you will see the kind of work that is happening in the government, in departments, in different works that we do. You will see this similar kind of a trend that's happening in all the areas. I also want to conclude by telling you that for Southwest Khasi Hills, our Honorable MLA is very aware about it, that we have a very special plan for Southwest Khasi Hills. We have always felt that there is a huge scope for overall tourism development, and other forms of employment generations can be done through different aspects of our tourism activities or our agriculture activities. And therefore there's a different focus that we have. From being one of the most furthest districts, we are trying to make it, maybe, I don't want to say the closest, but I want to say that most active districts for us. And therefore, after this program, in fact, we'll have to rush, but after this program, I think you are all aware that we are laying the foundation for a 140 crore road project from Veloy all the way to Planramboy, and that is going to be obviously crossing all of Makurwat area and crossing this road also. So this project of this large intermediate lane road project is going to open up a massive gateway of opportunity for the district as a whole. And apart from that, not just this project, there are many other tourism projects that are going on in Southwest Khasi Hills, and many more that will be implemented in the days to come. And I'm very happy to see that finally, as we had started our journey, we had always stressed on the fact that the remotest parts of the state and the people living in those areas must not be neglected, and the government's job and its duty should be to ensure that we're able to provide that level playing field no matter which part of the state you are in. Of course, it cannot happen in one go. Everything takes time and everything takes its own pace. We need to be patient, but the process is on, the direction is correct, the motivation that we like to see in our team is there. People have started believing that Meghalaya can change. People have started believing that yes, Meghalaya can be in the top 10 states in the country. We don't have to be at the bottom, we will, and we may be a small state, but we can show the way to the rest of the country and probably the world also. And that's really the kind of vision with which we have been moving forward. We have been pushing our team, and as I said, I'm happy to see that there is a momentum now where even if we don't push, things move in the direction that we have kind of moved it towards. So once again, I thank you for that. I wish this project the very best, and I again congratulate both this particular project and the the Mawlangwir Museum. I really urge our tourists to visit. I also will try my best to visit one of the days, maybe not obviously possible today, but one of the days in the future. I will definitely make a plan to personally go and see, and also I will make it a point that I will come one of these days and maybe spend an evening out here in this beautiful resort that has been made. And once again, I wish all the stakeholders who have made this project a possibility, and thank the entire team of MAL and the tourism department led by our tourism minister for their exceptional work to really guide Meghalaya in the direction of becoming one of the premier destinations. You will be happy to know that by next year, our airport, the Umroi Shillong airport, will be ready for larger aircrafts. So we will expect by September, October next year, the larger, or say before Christmas, larger aircrafts will land. And you can imagine once that starts happening, I believe that maybe that's one of the biggest game changers for the state. And it will open up the tourism sector like never before. It will change the dynamics of the tourism sector. It will open up employment opportunities. And I encourage our youth to start working on that from now on, seeing what's coming ahead in the next year, 2 years' time, and building the capacity for our state in terms of staying, in terms of human resource, in terms of activities, so that we're able to absorb the impact of, in a positive way, the impact of the increase in tourism, which is bound to happen with the new extension of the runway and the direct flights landing in Shillong. So once again, thank you so much for
Cooperative Society. I extend my warmest welcome to each one of you to the inauguration of Plie Home, a place we proudly call a home for everyone. Today is not merely the inauguration of a building or an ecotourism destination. Today is the celebration of hope. It is the celebration of a dream that refused to die, a dream that survived years of uncertainty, disappointment, and countless obstacles. Many years ago, this place was only a piece of land surrounded by nature. Many people saw only trees and hills, but we saw something more. We saw possibility. We saw an opportunity to create a place that would protect nature, celebrate our culture, create livelihoods, and inspire future generations. We believe that if we work together with honesty, commitment, and faith, one day this dream will become reality. Today, as I look around and see all of you gathered here, I can proudly say, dreams to come true when people refuse to give up. Every great journey begins with a vision. Our journey began in 2017 when Shri Sampat Kumar, IAS Principal Secretary, Government of Meghalaya, visited this place and encouraged us to think beyond our limitations. That conversation planted a seed of hope in our hearts. We are equally grateful to the Picasso Peoples, the Indo-Slovak organization, and Image Slovakia, whose creativity and friendship helped us shape the dream into a meaningful vision. But every dream has its trials. There were days when we had no resources. There were days when we questioned whether the project would ever become a reality. There were days when disappointment almost defeated us. Yet, we never stopped believing because we knew that dreams built for the welfare of the people deserve another chance. Then, at that moment, when we needed hope the most, God placed the right person in our path. We had the privilege of meeting Dr. Vijay Kumar, the IAS Commissioner and Secretary Finance and Planning Department, Government of Meghalaya. When we shared our dream, he didn't ask why it could be done. Instead, he asked how it could be done. That one decision changed everything. His confidence gave us confidence. His belief gave us strength. His support transformed an impossible dream into the reality we celebrate today. Sir, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Your faith in ordinary people has produced extraordinary results. You did not simply approve a project, you gave hope to an entire community. For that, we shall always remain grateful. We also extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Meghalaya Age Limited, the Department of Tourism, and every government department that believe in this vision and walk this journey with us. Our sincere appreciation